was established back in '71 to help protect animals from poachers. But even here, we're not immune. So once we head in, we'll check in with those wardens, let them know we're not the bad guys. They're great about giving us animals.
What do you want to see, Jason?
But the main warden I like to keep in touch with is Wilson Matua. The rise in our skies.
What do you want to see, Lex?
Airborne Water Patrol from Symbol 1. Over.
We're going in the water?
Jumbo Wilson, good to hear from you again. Whoa. Now entering the reserve of Little Wachuri Forest.
I'm Jumbo, Symbol 1. Keep your eyes open and drive carefully. You should see lots of animals.
Look at the ducks.
Roger Wilson, thanks for the tip. Now, I do spot a little activity out there. To the right, the bamboo thicket. Big, dark brown animals with white face and striped legs. They're called the okapis. They're quite unusual. Here's one out in the open. They have striped legs like a zebra, but they're not related to
Look at them over there. Do you see them, James?
They're only known
See a
as
zebra-looking thing?
There's also a small animal over there.
You see them?
It's called the yellowback backpacker. Now, there are many birds too. There's a black and white one up on the hill to the left called the saddle-billed stork. It's about 5 feet tall and poorly grown, with wingspans that stretch out to 8 to 9 feet in length for flight. Also, yellow-billed storks down at the water hole just up ahead. And there's many water holes throughout her too, we can picture. It's great. Now, they're a place for animals to socialize, plenty of water to drink, and a way to stay cool on hot days. And then sometimes we even find rare species too.
Look at the birdies over there, Dave.
Ah, yes, here we go. The black rhinoceros just up ahead. We'll stop for some pictures. Now, black rhinos are definitely tough, but sadly they have been hit hard by poaching. Today there's less than 5,000 left in the wild.
Cool.
But don't get me wrong, the black rhinos have to take care of themselves pretty well too. See, for their protection, black rhino skin grows up to 1 inch thick. They're fellow predators. They can charge up to 35 miles per hour and weigh up to 3,000 pounds.
I wonder what's going to come up next.
What?
I wonder what's going to come up next.
I don't know.
Dave, you see those rhinos right there? See those black rhinos?
Yeah.
They're hard to spot, but look on the hillside to the left of the trees. There's a reddish-orange antelope up there. This is called the bongo. Now, it's a special treat to find bongos on the open. They also have the nickname of the ghost of the forest.
See him? See him?
Alright, well, so far we've had some really good luck spotting animals, and once we headed to the grasslands later on, even more picture opportunities. But next, well, we're going to visit the Salfi River. Now, the Salfi River, just up ahead, there's home to many animals that live their lives in the water. It's probably our best chance to spot some hippos today. Now, even though they are one of the bigger animals in Africa, they can be hard to see. There's a couple down there. Now, if you can see
Oh, he's in the water. He's in the water down there.
They're lying deep in these rivers to keep that alive.
Yeah, he's hard to see.
They're mainly sleeping this hour and most active during the night.
He's sleeping right now.
The travel. But here's some more coming up as fast as I live on the pink-backed pelicans on it.
There's hippos with their heads up.
Come here, Jake.
Now, I usually see large numbers of pelicans or pink
Hold on a second.
like this. They actually herd fish in the shallow water so they all have a chance to eat together. Now, hippos, well, you can see, they can stay under the water for quite a while. But those hippos,
you see them?
well, they can hold their breath up to 8 minutes at a time.
You see them?
Now, since they are so heavy, they're not the best of swimmers. They can swim, but
what are they?
Sink and walk along the bottom of the river.
Do you see them, buddy?
There's many black vultures out here, which are common species all over the world.
Lots of black
If
vultures.
you're looking at this old bridge of the river, we'll see Nile crocodile next. No worries, I can't get close up here, but please stay seated for me. The Nile crocodile, they're much larger than American alligators and more aggressive. They can even grow up to 20 feet long. Well, the reason their mouth is open is so they can regulate their body temperature. They get too hot, they can't sweat like we do, so they release excess heat from their mouth.
No flash photography.
Come in.
Hey, go ahead, Wilson. We hear you loud and clear. Over.
Just wanted to let you know that my ground patrol has seen a lot of elephant activity near the red clay pit.
Maybe we'll see
You
the baby.
definitely want to check out that area.
Roger, Wilson. Thanks, Litter, too. Well, sounds like we're going to find some elephants a little later on, but we'll see many of these, too. Over here on our right, it's called an ancient baobab, nicknamed the upside-down tree.
A tree.
The reason for its unusual look, well, they only have leaves on their branches 3 months out of the year. What helps the baobab to conserve water in their trunk, thriving along the dry season. Great view. Finally, everyone, we've made it into the grasslands. Home to many famous African animals, like, well, up ahead is the sable antelope, the official emblem of the reserve. The sable is a very brave and confident species. They can defend themselves against predators like lions. But they mainly use their horns for courtship rituals and dominant displays with each other. There's also some babies in this herd, too.
See, that guy was two big horns.
Cool. Let's see the baby one way up there.
Before, the grasslands are home to many famous animals like the giraffe, lion, and the elephants, which we'll see later on. There's also a superhighway for migrating animals like the wildebeest you'll see just up ahead. And it's all part of the wild Africa. Well, we work hard every day to save and conserve it. Now, over there with the wildebeest, there's also some Angoli cattle, big reddish brown animal with huge horns. We'll get a better view of them shortly. We'll stop for some pictures with them. The Angoli cattle are domestic species, but are still found in reserves, and their horns can even grow up to 6 feet long.
Remember those things that we saw?
Big horn goats.
Big horn goats.
Even though also a giraffe way out there on the hillside, too.
Oh. You see the giraffe way over there up on the hill? Whoa. Those are cool.
Now, Tanner tries to Angoli cattle, well, they're more of a currency than a food source. Used for trading and inside of wealth.
Yeah.
And even though their horns can grow up to 6 feet long, they're not as heavy as they look. They're actually hollow inside the cutting holes. It allows blood vessels to flow into their horns and it cools them off on hot days. Now, the gray and black animals, as they are often mentioned, the white-headed wildebeest, still part of one of the largest land migrations.
Look at these.
Their numbers still reach a third million or more every year. But another incredible thing about wildebeest are their young. See, babies are usually up and running with the herd within 10 to 15 minutes. So look at that time. The shaggy gray antelope on the right, over here nibbling on the grass, is a water buck.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, look at the deer.
Over here on the left. Patterson eland, the largest species of antelope. But my favorite is still giraffes. There you go. Now, most giraffes like these spend up to 18 hours a day
Giraffes
eating
way
from
up
the
there?
trees. And if there's something they can't quite reach with their mouth, giraffes' tongues can grow up to 18 inches long, which they can use to wrap around the limbs of the trees to break it out, or to pull the leaves right off. And as most may know too, giraffes, they are the tallest animals in the world. They can reach heights up to 14 to 20 feet when fully grown, and their babies start out around 5 to 6 feet tall at birth. Oh, yes, every day, all day. All the animals are free roaming, they go where they want.
What's coming up next then?
I don't know.
Diving? I'm diving. What's that thing?
Ah, here we go. Another giraffe view. Great view right here by the road. Now, there is many different types of giraffe. Now, this one is called the reticulated giraffe. Its name comes from the Latin word reticulata. It means net, and simply refers to the smooth white markings on their bodies.
Jason,
there's many other species
look over
like
here.
the Rothschild and the
Look over here.
many other
Look at him.
subspecies too. Yeah, it's like a good spot.
Cool.
What are you doing?
What you looking at? Alexei, look at me.
Zimmerman, this is Wilson. What is your location? Over.
Oh, we're there, Monkey Point in elephant country.
Keep your eyes open for me. We picked up a baby elephant that was wandering off on its own. We can't find the mother. I'm afraid torture may be in the reserve.
Right, well, so I understand, and we'll keep a lookout for you, but, well, hopefully it's not poachers this time. Oh, but we're definitely in elephant country, guys. Look at that, there's lots of all dresses. Now, there's one, there's others here, but... Now, small groups or herds of elephants are mainly females that are young, but stick together for protection.
Oh my gosh, Alexei.
You look to the left real quick, you'll see some mandrill monkeys over on the rocks, too. The only chance we'll get to see mandrill monkeys.
No, look at the monkey.
Mandrills, well, they're the largest monkeys in Africa. Some of the brightest colors on their face and bodies, like the red and blue monkeys, usually seen on their nose. Oh, there's a baby, too. Kind of hanging underneath the mother, and there's the younger one swinging around.
Baby. Right underneath, hanging underneath the
Oh, that's a very short bit. We're trying to find us some transit music up here in the radio. The only part of the reserve that can pick up a clear station. Oh, that sounds good. Well, looks like we also have another old bridge in a way. Now, I have been over it a few times, and yes, it's given us some troubles in the past, but I think we finally fixed it. But just in case, you still might want to cross your fingers a little like or hold on tight to the kids. At least there's no crocodiles under this one. Now, just past, oh, wait a minute. Whoa, holy fuck! Whoa, steady, steady. That was a close one. Everybody okay back there? Sorry about that. Well, we made it safely this time. I don't think we're taking average anymore. But a long time they let the words know about it. Maybe I'll almost fix it right this time. Oh, well, this may get your mind off that bridge too. But here's the thing that Wilson talked about before. On both sides, you'll see tusk marks and footprints of elephants. Now, elephants come here quite often to eat clay like this for beneficial minerals, but the main diet for elephants is vegetation. There's fruit. Now, it looks like we'll have a few some more elephants coming up, some young ones too. And the childhood of an elephant, well, it can last up to about 13 to 15 years. Throughout that time, they learn from their mothers and aunts where to find food, water, also how to socialize with each other.
You're not having fun?
Oh, there's a tiny baby out there. Just a moment, I'll stop. There's just behind this adult in the middle on the left. Pull it just far enough past the rock.
Behind the rock.
Oh yeah, there's that again one, but there's even a smaller one right by this one.
Look at the little one.
Now this one, well, judging by their size, no more than maybe, well, 4 months old, but they get a neat thing. You start out around 200 to 300 pounds at birth. And I guess that's still tiny compared to the adults. I weigh up to 8,000 to 12,000 pounds. And also, you may notice here in Africa, both the male and female elephants have those ivory tusks. But unfortunately, sadly, that's why they're still targeted by poachers even today.
Sit back, buddy. Sit have a seat.
Nothing here will hurt you.
Another good views, more photos, and some birds up ahead most will recognize the greater flamingos.
Jason, look at those elephants.
Which usually have the lightest pink of all the flamingo species, but it's quite normal for them. See, when greater flamingos, when they're first hatched out of their eggs, their chicks are gray in color. But throughout their life, eating brine, shrimp, and other small crustaceans in the water help them to turn pink over time. The small white birds, well, the marsupials, a few ducks too. Now, the really bright colored flamingos everyone used to see are found in the Caribbean area. Why, these are African flamingos.
Yeah. I think I found. Well, doesn't it look all good? They don't look really
There we go, a couple rare species of antelope. The white ones with the brown necks are called the scimitar horned oryx. The brown ones running off, well, they're called pontobox. Now, so the oryx, or at least their name, first part of it, comes from the ancient Middle Eastern weapon, the scimitar, the long curved swords like their horns. And they are a desert-dwelling species. But the reason they're in a lush environment like this is sadly due to poaching. Back in the 19th century, both of these animals were nearly hunted to extinction in the wild. Today, they're only found in captivity reserves like our own. The pontobox, the little browns again, are usually seen in all male or all female herds that separate on their own. Or come together in certain seasons, of course.
I see you at the junction. I suggest you go west. It will be worth it.
Roger Wilson, thanks for the tip. I'm not sure what he's spotted, but I do see a cheetah moving around up in the edge of the tree line to the left. There's also one around the rocks, too. Maybe even more. The cheetah, well, they're quite active.
Jason, look at it. See him? Look at
They're the only
him.
large cats that actually hunt during the day and depend on great speed and eyesight to do just that. Yeah, they are the fastest running land animals too. Cheetahs can reach speeds up to 70 miles per hour. But that's only for a short amount of time. But they have to rest and regain their energy. Well, it looks like Wilson also is leading us over towards the Copies, this big rock formation. We'll see around the next turn. Ah, nice spot of lion already too. He's on the other side. Hopefully we'll stay up long enough for us to stop for some pictures. Might be a female there too.
I can see the top of his head.
Now they're at this time are resting. The lions are inactive up to 20 hours of their day or sleep most of the time. That is that's when their vision is about 6 times stronger than their own.
You can barely see him up.
Oh, he just laid down.
He just laid down.
We'll show you a good view of him on the other side, though.
Oh, okay.
The interview is laying down.
Yeah, you see his name?
Ah, but to give everyone a heads up, we're also in white rhino territory. I do spot one. Don't forget, it was like an orange rock on top of the hill. The white rhinos are one of Africa's great success stories. At one time, though, they were on the brink.
They're through these bushes here.
Their populations have been brought up to sustainable levels again. And they're slowly being reintroduced back into their natural habitat.
You see him, Jay? You see him up there? See, he looks like a big rock? It's a rhino.
Yeah, there's a rhino over there. Oh, no,
Two of them, one on the other side.
Look at the lion.
Ah, look at this. There comes the male lion.
Look. Hey, wave back.
Licking his lips going out.
He's licking his chin.
Oh, there's the lioness down in the lower rocks. Just to the left.
Oh, see the other one?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Oh, but as we make our way around the next bend here, you notice these large holes on our left. Those were created by warthogs. Now, they're usually around the mountain during the day eating somewhere, and at night this is where they return to sleep. Helps protect them from predators. And how it works, well, they back into their holes and they can expose those sharp tusks of theirs. That's the first thing a predator comes up against.
What?
Also, a bed, a neat whole clutch of ostrich eggs over here on the left. Now, they get left behind like this if they're not fertile, but maybe we'll find a fresher nest later on. He's been here for a while, looks like. Oh, but I did spot an ostrich coming up further around the trees. One more view of the rhinos off to the right.
Look at the rhinos. You see them?
Now, they're much larger than the black rhinos, but no worries. They're also more sociable and less aggressive, too.
There's an ostrich at this side, let's see.
Oh, you see a big ostrich?
There's a fortress in the area. Can you help us scoop them up?
Sure, Wilson, take a count us, eh? All right, everyone. Now, this don't sound good, but there's poachers and Wilson needs our help. Uh-oh. Well, looks like they've already smashed our gates. Now, they're making it a little rough, so hold on tight.
Hold on tight, Jay.
Wilson, well, we're at the crossroads, and we're leaving the reserve. Which way did the poachers head off to?
The fortress are heading east. Keep going, and you drive them to my patrol. Over.
Roger, Wilson, man. I see a clearing. Whoa, looks like we have some geysers to get through first.
Hold on tight.
Alright, looks like we're almost past the geysers now. But I want to see water poachers that goes. Look up ahead. Okay, Wilson, well, we found the poachers camp, but looks like we're too late. Well, they've already cleared out and they're on the run.
Oh, not to worry. You dropped them right into my patrol.
Alright, we did it, everyone. We trapped the poachers.
It's okay that the mother had a couple. Thanks to you, they are now so safe. Everyone.
You're welcome, Wilson. Glad we could help.
I have to go now. We have to get this baby elephant back to his father.
That sounds like a plan, Wilson. Over. Sorry to drag everyone into that mess too, but at least we're able to stop the poachers. There seems to going after them. Well, it's unfortunate. It's cut our trip a little short. But I hope you had a wonderful time while it lasted. And I do recognize where we are. So I'm going to drop airborne off up ahead of the woods. To make sure you take this
What?
like your personal items you brought.
Yeah.
Go ahead and your mind goes that thing. Oh, and when you leave, check your seats too to make sure nothing is wrong from your pockets, like wallets, cell phones, and keys. And when we pull up to the dock, you can't wander up. Make sure your hands and arms are off the doors when you slide open. Once you're standing ready. But of course, thanks for touring with Kilimanjaro Safaris and have a wonderful stay here in Africa. Quiet ring, everyone. Go with me.